Hey guys, welcome back. Composting can cut your trash in half, and it's a fascinating process to watch, including finding a balance of materials, watching the pile break down, and the resulting fresh soil with the cleanest, earthiest smell. However, there are many products available to choose outdoor composters, each with different characteristics, benefits, and prices. To help you make a research on the internet and compiled a list of the best outdoor composters from a couple of brands. After completing the research, I found these products much helpful for people like you. To know more about these products, please be sure to check out the description. So without any further delay, let's jump into the video. Number 1. FCMP Outdoor Composter. Tumbler composters are elevated on a frame and typically feature a hand crank to turn the scraps and compost, eliminating the need for a shovel. These systems are a user-friendly and efficient method of composting, ideal for small to medium-sized gardens where both kitchen and garden waste are available. As Berg explains, just make sure to choose a good quality product with a sturdy framework, as the bin will become very heavy once full. One chamber holds fresh scraps, while the other allows older scraps to break down into compost. This process takes at least a couple of months for the scraps to fully cure into usable compost. During testing with a household of 3 and a yard full of fruit trees, one side of the 37-gallon composter was filled within a few weeks. Although assembly proved somewhat challenging, the composter's ease of use and budget-friendly price made the effort worthwhile. Number 2. Geobin Outdoor Compost Bin. If you're looking for a very large yet simple compost bin about the size of an outdoor trash can, the Geobin compost bin is a great option. After 3 months of testing, it was only about a third full, even after adding a significant amount of eggshells, paper cartons, coffee grounds, fruit rinds, vegetable scraps, yard waste, and several buckets of sawdust. Best of all, after 8 months of testing, it was filled with half to a third of usable compost for the garden. This bin was tested on a property in Alabama where it was assembled and placed in a mostly shady spot. Assembly proved straightforward, as the bin is essentially a large barrel made of high-density plastic mesh that can be clipped together to adjust its size, accommodating up to 246 gallons. The largest capacity on the list, with a diameter of nearly 4 feet. Overall, the Geobin compost bin is a reliable and spacious solution for large-scale composting needs. Number 3. Black Decker Tumbling Composter. After 8 months of testing, the Black Decker 40-gallon dual-chamber tumbling composter remains a top choice for outdoor composting. This durable, easy-to-use, medium-sized composter is ideal for anyone looking to create nutrient-rich compost in their backyard. It has proven effective in making composting a seamless part of daily routines, producing finished compost in approximately 5 months, though this timeline can vary depending on weather conditions and the size and type of materials added. The composter features 2 chambers, one for curing partially decomposed compost and the other for adding fresh scraps. Adding materials is simple, requiring only the sliding open of the composting chamber door. The large hand crank and gear system make turning the composter effortless, and Black Decker recommends 5 to 10 full rotations 2 or 3 times per week for optimal results. Air vents integrated into the design help accelerate decomposition, while the structure effectively keeps pests and rain out. Number 4. Green's Fence Cedar Wood Composter. This bin from Green's Fence, with a 173-gallon capacity, is an excellent choice for starting a healthy compost pile. The solid, untreated cedar construction is sturdy enough to hold a large volume of compost, while the slatted sides provide ample ventilation for optimal decomposition. The system begins at 36 by 36 inches, but additional bins can be purchased to create a multi-bin setup. For example, one bin can hold fresh scraps, another can store waste in the process of breaking down, and a third can contain ready-to-use compost. The bin parts slot together easily, and while the manufacturer claims no tools are needed, using a mallet significantly speeds up assembly. Leaving off the top wood slat on one side of the bin makes it easier to reach in with a shovel to turn the compost periodically. Its convenience, durability, and thoughtful design make it a worthwhile investment for efficient composting. Number 5. Worm Factory 360 Composter. If you're looking for a quick, compact, and unique method for creating compost, the Worm Factory 360 is an excellent choice. As a vermicomposter, it uses worms to break down scraps, requiring minimal indoor space and working efficiently. During testing on a screened porch in Alabama, scraps added to the composter showed signs of breaking down within just a few days. After the first month of testing, finished compost was ready to use for potted plants and backyard gardens. Watching the worms at work is both fascinating and educational, making this composter a great option for families with kids. The kit includes starter bedding to keep the worms healthy, though additional bedding like shredded cardboard, newspaper, or coconut coir can also be used. The Worm Factory 360 features 4 stackable trays. The process begins with one bottom tray filled with bedding, worms, and food scraps. That's all for today. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe to our channel. For more information or to check out product prices, take a look at the description below. If you have any questions or concerns, feel free to leave a comment.